Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking about saying. Anyway,
Nice.
I have a confession to make.
Oh.
I only played Xenoblade Chronicles 3 one night this week.
This is why we can't have nice things, Aqua.
Yeah, I know. I'm disappointed in myself. And I'm also disappointed in the weather that I have around here, but I'm also disappointed in myself because I let myself get too caught up in Minecraft.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you sure did.
Too much Minecraft, man. Way too much Minecraft. I'm thinking I could not play Xenoblade tonight and just play Minecraft.
Holy fuck. What happened?
Man.
Minecraft.
Modern Minecraft. Modern Minecraft is a video game.
It is a video game.
It
is something you've been talking about for a few weeks now. My God.
When I can just like shut like most of my brain off and only have to think about laying down blocks.
That's true. That's absolutely what goes on.
It's pretty addicting. I also spent most of my time just exploring the immense world that our server is at the moment. It took us like a week and a half to find a fucking desert. That's how big this world is. And it took one of us to fly to like get the ability to fly and go like so far east just to find a fucking desert. But now that we found a desert, I have swapped from exploring to creating my floating castle of glass over a volcano. So
holy fuck.
Yeah.
And from exploring to becoming one of those supervillains that have like a volcano.
Literally what I was saying. And it looks it when you're there. He literally has me over at night in his glass goddamn palace, overlooking his lake of lava, as he talks about how he's going to absolutely demolish the surrounding locale.
Yeah. So this is what I did. Right? Okay. So. In this version of modded Minecraft that we have, it's high tech enough to where we have these drills that if you upgrade them enough, you can destroy a 7x7 block space with just a click. All right. So you just look at a wall, you hold down the button and you walk forward, and it destroys a 7x7 like fucking continuous line of like blocks. All right.
And if America doesn't pay you $1 million,
$1 million,
destroy more.
So I went to this volcanic peaks area and I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. All right. I leveled out the top of the mountain, all right, or the top of the side of the mountain, all right, and then I started laying down the glass floor, all right, and like some walls, all right. And now what I'm doing, I've made a good part. I think I made like a tower part of this like castle or whatever. It's still, but most of it's still open air at the moment. I haven't like made a roof or anything yet. But what I did before work today was I went to the underside of the place, all right, and just started deleting what was under the glass. So like most of my castle is now just floating above like the above the surrounding mountain. And then I've just planned to just terraform the entire mountain down. All right. That way it's just a floating castle of glass over a molten lava like fucking crater. So
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy what you can do in modern Minecraft. I mean, we have this thing called the mining realm where you literally just go there to mine.
Yes.
And so you can just jump in there, go to what level of blocks that like certain minerals or whatever fucking spawn at. You go in there, you go in there with the drill, go 7x7, you just fucking walk.
Create full strip mine. It's
Yeah, you
beautiful.
just strip mine this world. It's literally only there to get to mine materials. So, I mean, me and the guy that actually like runs the server, one day he found the Ender portal. We went to the end. We defeated the dragon. We went searching for a city. Found the city. He got whatever the hell he needed to be able to craft the thing that so he can fly.
I see.
So yeah, a lot of Minecraft. I did play Xenoblade Chronicles 3 last night because I told myself, I was like, I gotta play.
You do. You're so close.
I gotta just sit down and do story, and that's what I did last night. I sat down for like 3 hours or whatever. I sat down, just did story. Chapter 6 was short as fuck. All right, when you're just sitting there doing story. So I'm in what I know to be the last chapter. I don't know how long this chapter is, but when I go to play, I'm just gonna sit down and do story. I'm not gonna sidetrack myself. I've got every class except for that last class that's on there, which I know is a side quest, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't need it right now. All right, I've got all the classes I need right now. So yes, I'm gonna sit down and do it, and maybe 2 nights, maybe 2 nights is all I need.
Yep, you gotta get ready for spoiler cast.
Yes.
And then
I needs my story time.
Needs the story time.
Yeah.
So waiting for Jay to reply back. I know he's pretty busy the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's had to play a lot of catch up. Bless him.
But yeah. That's. I was gonna say that's all I did this week, but one of the reasons that why I also didn't have enough time to why I had enough time, but like there was some IRL obligations I had to do, like, you know, my mother's birthday.
Kind of important, that.
Yeah, kind of important. So we had my brother down. We went out to eat Friday. Played Uno Attack Friday night. That game's fun. And then Saturday night we went to Medieval Times.
Oh, cool.
I'm on the edge about Medieval Times. It was fun. It was nice. It was an experience. It's definitely more for kids than it is for anything else. It's like a kid. It's like a kids like type of show or whatever. Just a place where you can buy beer and swords as well.
Oh yes, the kids love beers and swords.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I mean, you go there. There's a couple of things that you can go. There's obviously some there's merchandise. It was attached to a mall, so like obviously like it's inside. It's not like an outside thing. They have a merchandise stand that they sell nice swords, and if I had gotten paid before I went there or whatever, I'd have came back with $115 sword because there was a sword. I could have bought that sword, and it's a good thing I didn't buy that sword because I forgot about a thing that fucking took $80 out of my account the other day.
I can't imagine coming back and seeing in group chat, I bought a sword, and just seeing a full-on hand-and-a-half sword there waiting for you.
So it was nice. If I go back to it again, I will most likely buy. So I will make sure that if I go back to it, I will have just gotten paid and I don't have that like pay for anything or whatever. I'll probably buy a sword because there were some pretty cool swords there. But they do a show. You get to sit down at a table. I think we had like a super like a high up package, so we got to sit on like table 1. And since it was my mom's birthday, she got to go be knighted and everything.
Yeah.
They read her
nice.
name. They read her name off during the show.
Hey guys, don't forget to sub to the channel if you're into what you're hearing. While you're down there, remember to like the video as much as we like you. You'll be good now.
What else? And the show was like, the show was there was a tournament, and there's 6 different knights that compete in this tournament, and it's all scripted and whatever, and they each like different show.
How dare you, sir? It's not scripted. These are real honorable knights battling for your enjoyment and honor.
Yeah, no.
Real American knights.
We're real American knights, yeah. Unfortunately, this show, our knight didn't win, or whatever. It wasn't scripted for our knight to win. But it was scripted for our knight's rival to win, and he won. But I mean,
Were you the baddies?
No, we weren't. The rival was the baddies. Technically, the rival felt like he was like the baddie or whatever.
Well, there was you, wouldn't he?
the actual like baddie or whatever was another knight or whatever that was like breaking rules and stuff, and he was funded by the one of the Queen's consuls or whatever, and the Queen's consul was like one of those guys in those movies that you would expect to backstab somebody.
Ah, yes, the evil vizier.
Yeah, so and so it ended up being like our knight's rival versus like the bad knight or whatever, and our knight's rival won or whatever. But our knight's rival was like the typical cocky fucking knight or whatever that he would like trot up to our table or whatever, and be cockier, and we'd like boo him or whatever, and he'd just shrug and be like, whatever, I'm good, yeah, I'm cool or whatever, and all that shit. But it was cool. There was jousting. Jousting was cool. The jousting was, I guess, real-ish. Lances broke and everything. It was cool looking.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games and called fake until you take the actual lance to the chest.
Yeah, I'm sure they actually skilled.
They aimed for the shield.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, they didn't actually like aim for like any of the.
You're not meant to kill anyone in a chest.
Yeah. But some of the knocking off of the horse like was very ham-fisted and very obvious. So like, I mean, the reason why, one of the reasons why I say it was on the level of like, this is definitely a kid showing or whatever, is because even if we cheered for like a knight to kill, quote unquote, another knight or whatever, the Queen was like, no, we don't kill people in our tournament or whatever, and it's just like, come on, man.
Medieval WWE, let's go.
Yes, children crave blood.
They do.
Yeah, they do. Oh,
Goodness,
dude,
they do.
We had some screamers behind. We had some screamers behind us. They were like, they
Holy crap.
They were like blood curdling screams behind us. It was annoying. The most surprising thing, because I was told by a few people, when Connor talked about when he went to Medieval Times when he was over here the past couple of months, he said he and a few other people said like the food was like not very good. All right, the food that they give you.
I can't confirm that it used to be terrible, because that's where I went for like the graduation thing that American schools do, and it was absolute dog piss.
Oh no.
And I mean, he went there like a few months ago, because obviously when they were over here in America, like a month and a half ago. I guess California just has shit Medieval Times when it comes to food, because literally almost all the food that they gave us was bomb as fuck.
Damn, I got cheated.
Connor was talking about how the garlic bread was like hard or whatever. No, the garlic bread was fresh and soft and buttery and all that crap. He said the tomato soup was very basic, and like what was it, if there was a genetically engineered like basic tomato soup, that this was it. No, this was a nice tomato bisque soup. It was nice.
You
and
got
hot.
nice soup.
Yeah.
Nice garlic bread, nice soup.
Said the chicken was dry. Holy shit, this chicken was juicy as fuck.
They got screwed over.
Yeah, this was a nice roasted chicken, and they gave
It's
you a
fine,
lot
Connor,
of
I
fucking
understand.
chicken.
Mine was trash as well.
Yeah.
Sounds like California just fails, and
Yeah.
West Coast, what you doing?
Well, I mean, that's obvious. California sucks anyway. So
all right. Listen,
look, you
I-
agree.
I'll
You
talk a lot
agree.
of shit about California, but I do kind of have to defend it as I am here right
Yeah,
now.
only he gets to insult it, alright?
No, the chicken. They give you half a fucking chicken. They literally give you
Yes, they do.
half
That
of a
is true.
chicken, and it was juicy. It was. I was so fucking surprised as how good this chicken was. I was expecting some like bland ass piece of chicken or whatever. No, this thing felt like it was seasoned. It was nice and roasted and everything. I would have to say the worst piece of food that they gave us was the desserts. Because the cake
That's because it came out of a freezer.
Yeah, the cake that they gave us was, that basic like fucking yellow cake shit that you can buy at the batter that you buy at the store or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was just like one layer, and honestly, it felt like it more felt like that they bought this cake than they actually made it. And they bought like a one layer fucking like yellow cake with chocolate on top. And the eclair that they gave us, this eclair was definitely like Ingles store bought and then frozen. This was not a homemade eclair or anything like this. This is definitely they bought a bunch of those 4-packs at like Ingles or something like that, and then they put it in the freezer to keep it like there. That was probably the worst tasting food. Like even the fucking like the half of the potato that they gave us was pretty good. And instead of giving us corn, they gave us like a sausage link that was like cooked in like some type of sauce or whatever. That tasted pretty all right.
Yeah, sounds like a good substitute. Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was actually I expect, because I was told that the food was going to be like dry, it was going to be mid, or I was like no, this food tasted like I like somebody at my house made it, and like I was just like, okay, well, it was pretty good.
Lucky.
Yeah. I did buy a book. I bought a journal book or whatever. It's pretty thick. It's a leather bound journal, and instead of like paper, it has parchment in it. It's like a bunch of pieces of parchment in it, and yeah. I don't know if I'll ever write anything in it, but it's cool
use it
stuff.
for D&D notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had a D&D.
Well.
Yeah, but it's pretty nice. It's got the front of it. It's got that it's like I want to say it's like the Tribeca symbol. I put it in general chat the other day, so I can grab it later.
Was it just a Celtic knot?
I mean, I don't know what the fuck a Celtic knot is. Like, dude, man, do I look Celtic to you?
Fair.
Didn't you say you're part Welsh? What the fuck?
Yeah. No, it's not a Celtic knot. The Celtic knot is on it. It is around it. It is around it, but there's actually like I think it's like the Tribeca symbol or something like that. It's like
I have to see it.
some tri symbol.
Oh, it's the bollocks.
It's the Chikautra.
Triskelion.
Triskelion or whatever.
Yeah, Triskelion.
Yeah, it's copy image. This.
Oh, that's not a Triskelion. Never mind. That's a Celtic knot, mate.
Yeah, that's Celtic.
Well, when I looked up Celtic knot, it's the. You know what? We move on.
That kind of thing, yeah. This is not a pattern show. This is a game.
True.
Podcast.
I'll leave you and your Trinity not alone.
Yeah. Okay. That's all I did this week. And when I say that's all I did this week, that took up 20 minutes. All right.
Okay.
What did you guys do?
What you get up to, Leek?
All right, so hear me out. You'd think, yeah, this may sound normal at first. So I played Stardew Valley. Yeah, very normal, relaxing, great.
Very
I
Leek
played
thing
a
to do.
bit of Robot Wars. I've done it before with a mate. Yeah, playing through it. There's so much fucking DLC for Robot Wars. If you want a game to have lots of time to spend on, Robot Wars constantly puts out DLC. Very good.
Yep.
Yep.
May I ask
like
if
that.
Robot Wars is the same thing as the television show of the same name?
No.
No,
What?
she means Super Robot Wars.
Yeah.
God damn it, I'm an idiot. Thank you.
Yeah. I've talked about it before. So Super Robot Wars 30 specifically. Lots of DLC. Very good. All right. What else did I do? I played. Oh, I got some Jackbox style games. Played a bit of that. Played a bit of Monster Camp. Just game day. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good. So I got 2 confessions. One you may not be surprised about. The other you probably had no idea about. So
Okay.
first one, Tower Fantasy. I uninstalled it.
Okay.
Not surprised.
Nope, not surprising.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I did give it a good go, but I couldn't. The story didn't grip me at all,
Yep.
and I had no motivation to play.
Yep.
I'm so sorry. I see what you're
judgment
trying to
here.
do. I see what you're trying to do. I do, but the story is not thrilling at all. When it seems to be the center of the game, you need a thrilling story. Let's see. Yeah, so that was that. You understand why we all get that. We had to chat about that last week. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. And my actual confession, I played Fortnite.
Oh,
I'm sorry, what?
God. All
That's
right.
not what I was expecting at all.
So
I've been playing Fortnite nearly every fucking day.
Okay, hold on though. Are you at least Bulma?
Ah, yes, you guessed correctly. Yeah, I was born in
Yes!
because of the dragon. No, not Bulma, but Dragon Ball Z. Yes, they're doing
Okay.
a Dragon Ball Z thing, so it's actually really fun.
Well, you're gonna have to
See?
revoke Leak's podcast privileges.
Oh no.
It's fun. What the
God,
fuck?
it caught me well
I
off guard.
play because it was just like whatever. I had Epic Store on my PC and it downloaded Fortnite for me, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing on my desktop?" And then the Dragon Ball Z stuff appeared, right? And I was like, "All right, I like Dragon Ball Z. What they're doing." So I go in to have a look. They got this whole little almost theme park area you can zone into. It's like its own instance where you can just like run around with other folks, and it's great.
Right.
Yeah, you can do lots of different things related to Dragon Ball Z Super. That's what they're trying to promote. That you can actually watch full episodes in Fortnite. Just sit yourself down and just watch Dragon Ball Z Super.
Yeah, they have the Fantasy Star like area.
It's
Yeah.
because
Down and watch it.
Fortnite is a metaverse.
It is.
Yep.
And then so you can act, and then they give you Kamehamehas and the Nimbus Cloud, and there's like a PvP area. You just constantly blast each other. I did that for like hours. Just blasting people constantly with infinite Kamehamehas. It was so stupid, but it was silly and fun. And I actually got into playing Fortnite with a couple of you folks. And I was like, why is this fun? Why is this fun? It's just a shooter where you just run
Build.
around and just get really random things or whatever, right? You don't have to build now either. They got rid. There's like a
There's a mode where you just shoot.
There's a mode where you just shoot like any shooter.
Oh, all right.
So you can ignore the build if you want. And
yeah, I got old man hands.
it's
I can't build like
ridiculous.
that.
It's ridiculous. And I actually realized I can actually play this game and win. I've got like #1 victories quite a few times, surprisingly.
Oh my goodness, we're in the presence of greatness, Aqua Bow.
What the fuck is happening to me?
Oh man! Oh,
What the fuck? Now I do have issues with Fortnite as well. One,
Yeah, of course.
Fortnite.
V-Bucks.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
pay for them, or you get loads of stars and you have to unlock 100 at a time. If you don't want to spend, I will not spend money on Fortnite. So
Fortnite's easy to not spend money on.
yeah.
Unless you want skins.
Yeah, that's right. If you haven't got any V-Bucks and won't spend money, you have to rely on free skins if you ever get one or whatever. I am random McPerson forever, I suppose. And you get like you just randomized when you play without skins. So yeah, with the Dragon Ball event, you can get items or emotes or whatever if you complete the amount of stuff you need. There's like quests and stuff and specific things you can get special XP for. So that you get stuff that way, and I assume in the future the same thing. But yeah, having to spend money just to look cool is always annoying to me. Real money, because I refuse to. Yeah. So I do have issue with it, but I understand why. But I'm having fun though. I didn't expect
That's
this.
good.
I've wasted so much time in this game already. I'm level 40.
Man, I can't say anything. I've been playing Minecraft for like the past week.
I'm just like really pleased to hear you're so chuffed with it.
I'm having fun. I didn't expect. I avoided this game for so long.
Same. Matter of fact, I have another bone to pick with Fortnite.
Yeah.
And I recognize it's not Fortnite's fault. They didn't get to choose. Of all the Bulma models you could have gone with, of all the really cool Bulma models, can you imagine some of the early Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, they had to choose
They had to go with Super because it wasn't up to them.
Yeah, it wasn't up to them.
I mean, it's fine. Unlike Leak here, I have no intention of becoming the next ninja. Remember us little people when you are rich and famous.
Dude, Leak,
So
you
silly.
could start streaming yourself playing Fortnite. If you end up being good, you can rake in the viewers, man.
She's picking all these #1. She is great.
Yeah, true. There's your career, Leak.
Yeah.
No more art. You're a Fortnite streamer now.
Pokemon almost does. Make little cheeky comics about her first places.
Look, it's literally just a silly theme park shooter. It's ridiculous. I think that's why it's just ridiculous, and that's what's funny about it. I think it's funny. It's a funny game.
Well, when you can have The Rock fight Darth Vader, fight Son Goku, there's some humor there, certainly.
Yeah.
Dude, everybody got to bow down to Naruto.
I was like, what's this? This reminds me of... Yeah, I landed in an area where you look like, what's this? It reminds me of Star Wars. And then suddenly I see Darth Vader and 2 stormtroopers walking towards me. And I realized I activated an event just landing near them. And I ended up getting, blasted by the stormtroopers, so I would ever shoot them, right? They're easy. And then Darth Vader completely destroyed me.
Yeah, that's
there were a few times trying. Yeah, it's good. I was like, what's going on? Oh my god. Why? So that's my confession.
Just wait until you get hit by the Rasen gun.
Oh god.
Bullet no jutsu. Oh my god.
Bullet no jutsu.
I've seen Naruto's. I've seen all the freaking dances. Actually,
oh god! Imagining Vegeta doing some of doing the floss.
I've seen it.
No.
I've witnessed it myself.
You've seen it with your eyes. You're cursed.
I have seen it with my eyes. Yeah, the lobby is interesting. So the lobby, when everything is loading up, people are in the lobby waiting. They usually just go blasting each other with all the stuff that is there. So just stand there getting blasted, or someone's doing a weird dance in front of me. But there was one moment where there was soccer, should I say America? Footy goals, right?
Let's go.
Yeah, there was 2 goals either side, like a small pitch. and there was like balls you could just kick. So I was like, oh, kick. Oh, this is fun. Kick. Ah, I kick into the goal. Okay, I'll kick out the side of the goal.
Get in.
And I'll stand in the goal and I'll wiggle back and forth and see if someone wants to play. And they did. I was like, we played soccer. And then the time ran out of the lobby, of course. But it was a very special moment for me.
Oh, Leek's a Fortnite player now.
What's going on?
You love to hear it.
Yep.
What's going on?
Enjoying the video? Remember to like and sub. Helps out the channel a bunch, and we're grateful for everyone we get. You love this age of discovery that we're in.
So yeah, I'm still gonna avoid it like the plague because I view Fortnite as what it does for me, and what Fortnite does for me is it keeps the 10-year-olds off of my games.
Woof. Oh man.
Yeah. So.
Well,
so
far I haven't really dealt with any. Like I've switched all voice communication off.
Oh yeah,
correct.
Yeah,
correct move.
Correct move. Yes, that's all I've done. All voiceover is immediately off, and I'm in Discord talking to actual friends.
Excellent.
Good. Well, Dalit.
Yeah, so having completed my run of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I'm currently in the recovery period where I'm having problems going back to it just yet. I still need to process a refractory period, if you prefer.
Mm-hmm.
And in that time, I've been getting my investigation levels up in Monster Hunter, which has been fun. I actually do enjoy some aspects of this. It has been disheartening to go into Magnum Hollow and watch everyone around me just drop like flies. Meanwhile, going into the A5 hunts and everyone's doing fine, I'm just thinking to myself, okay, really? We've been bullying Magnum Hollow since release. How is this still okay? Whatever, fine. But yeah, I've been doing my curio stuff.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize that I thought it would be a bit more impactful than it is, and I'm sure if you get like the more high-end, interesting roles, it's super impactful. But for me, it's just been pleasant bonuses on top of what I have already.
Yeah.
And that's really been... I've not been going very hard on it. Besides that, I picked up SMT5, which I will be playing. And I thought I would probably just be playing it until Soul Hackers, but I'll actually probably finish this. This is quite enjoyable. So I'll play through this, and at the moment, I'm just before the first boss, Hydra? Hydra, yes. And it's been really cool. I have modded this game to make it more interesting, and I am enjoying this. Nothing crazy, just a few visual mods for my own sake.
Yeah, just turning your character into a girl.
A woman.
A woman. Wait, no. How old is the main character?
I have no fucking idea. I don't know anything about like the human.
I'm pretty sure they're in high school.
I mean, you're probably right. Doesn't change the fact that my character's like 6 foot tall.
Oh yeah, well.
But all joking aside, like there are other things that you could like. I've legitimately swapped colors and everything. It's been really, really nice because the blue's neat.
Yeah.
But why be blue when you can be green? Why be green when you can be black and silver? Why be that when you can be all of these other things?
But you can be purple, man.
Yeah, you can be purple. It's true.
And purple's the best color.
But yeah, I'm not very far into it. I've just gone through the first little bits. I was playing earlier today. I got complacent and started trying to punch above my weight class.
Mm-hmm.
Went about as well as you think.
You want to know how you trivialize that game?
Eden, Artemis, Cleopatra.
No, just throw all of your stat increasing stuff into luck.
Oh no! I will not be doing that. No. We will be doing strength, agility,
and then well, the more luck you have, the better drops you get, and then the better drops you get, the more increased stats you get.
This is true.
I watched Terra go through that game when it first came out, and she had like 99 luck stat like before even halfway through the game, and she was getting the drops that allows you to increase your other stats very often. So
maybe that is actually around. I didn't think that was like a real thing, so that's interesting. I was just going to go with what I know from previous runs of the series, where I just do stat and agility so that you don't miss and you hit very hard. Or if you prefer magic, I've just never really been terribly big into magic.
Are you going to want to play Soul Hackers after you beat that game? Because you're going to go from one Atlas game to another.
The answer to that is probably not, but what this allows me to do is give myself a bit of a break on that and come back to Soul Hackers a bit later on and go to the game that I'm actually pleasantly surprised with existing, that is, and let's go into Valkyrie Elysium. Which of the two games is the one I'm more curious about?
Yeah.
Excited would not be the correct word. Just I'm more curious about Valkyrie Elysium.
I'm excited to get my hands on it.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So I will. Soul Hackers is looking to do very well and doesn't need me to be successful. So I'll let that sail for a bit. I'll probably pick it up early next year, unless games keep coming out at the pace they are currently. In which case, I don't know genuinely. But I didn't play Soul Hackers 1. At least I never finished it.
I don't think you need to.
No, I doubt it. It's been so long in between the games. That would be a big ass task. Be able to go back to Soul Hackers 1. Woof. That's 97?
Yeah, they don't even have the Digital Devil Saga put on, or Digital Devil Saga even put on the front of Soul Hackers too. So
yeah, so this is what I assume to be a soft reboot. It'll make references to 1 almost certainly, but that's about it. So yeah, I mean, really, Soul Hackers is honestly mostly losing just because I have my hands on SMT5, and just a case of I can have it now, so I did.
Yeah.
And yeah, my week's actually been very kind of light in that regard. Monster Hunter, SMT5. I could say Minecraft, but that'd be mostly untrue because even when I log in, I just kind of sit there and listen to you all do stuff.
Yeah. True. You don't ever do anything.
I'm not a Minecraft person. I'm literally only there because that's the new general.
True. It is the new general at the moment. That's it? That's all you did this week?
That's my week. At least all that I can remember.
Sweet. Now we get to move on to Little's ramblings for this week. He actually
he remembered?
Yeah, he remembered. He goes. He didn't ask a question. But he did send in like a thing or whatever. He goes, "Sorry, I forgot in the past few weeks. I suck, but alas, the MVP of the show is here. You were all thinking it. I don't know if he's referring to you, Leak, or referring to himself. That's a bit iffy on that.
I'm going to be honest. I love you to death, Leak. I immediately assumed he was talking about himself.
Yeah, I assume so.
He did say, "Welcome back, Leak. I thoroughly enjoyed the drawing." So
Good.
He said thank you.
Good.
Glad you're doing better, and he has finally caught up to the boys. And holy shit, a good season 3 finale. Dalit,
Wasn't it though?
Dalit, you need to
Oh,
watch
we
The
can't
Boys.
spoil it. Oh no! I thought I could talk about it.
No, Dalit, you can't talk about it because Dalit hasn't seen it. He goes, let's see, I'm slowly chugging along in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. He is still on chapter 4. So many side quests, and hopefully he'll be able to finish it before the hell starts at the end of September. Then he said, by the way, R.I.P. Elaine.
It's a fake out. I'm telling you, I don't buy it for a second.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I wanna think it's a fake out because that's just what companies like to do.
Nah, mate.
But also,
she's too important to their marketing.
oh, they have Shizuna. They don't need Elaine to market it. They have Shizuna. Shizuna can be easily, like, Shizuna actually relates more to other people because she wields a fucking Odachi. So only weebs play this video game. So
That last bit is a factual accuracy.
So I mean, like, obviously everybody's gonna be like, oh yes, the weeb. She's literally female Virgil. So
and being female Virgil, she is awesome.
Yeah. So they don't need her, and this is the series where they're actually killing people, and it would easily be a Falcom fucking plot piece for Vaughn, since she is the, at the moment, love interest for Vaughn, because they actually dated. So
I liked the back and forths that I saw. I genuinely would be. It would be a shame if she dies.
Yes, I would be sad because she's. I'd have to pick another fucking. I mean, I already had to swap my waifu in Xenoblade.
God, that got awkward, didn't it? It got awkward real fast, didn't it?
I got so mad. I was like, "Fuck!" Now, Alexandria has to be my waifu because
just be like me and make the right choice the first time.
Ethel can't. It's just because Ethel dual wields fucking like
rapiers, yeah.
Yeah, not just rapiers. They're fucking energy rapiers. They're like
they are in fact energy rapiers. I'll tell you what, though, she's very cool.
Yeah. Fuck.
Despite how awkward it gets, her story and the story that's intermingled with her story is very good, and I like it.
Just God, fuck, man. Well, I'll tell you about that after we finish Leak, because it's technically a spoiler.
I will say this: Little has reminded me of something else that I did, and I will only bring it up because I have Leak here to rejoice with me in this.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing I did was, whilst playing Monster Hunter, I binged through Sandman.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so good too.
Okay, you did see it.
Yeah, I've seen it all.
It's very good.
It's so
there are
good.
aspects about this show that make me very surprised. It's a top show virtually everywhere, but I thought it's very good. That said, I have one gripe.
That's it.
Dream's hair needs to be longer.
That would require a lot of hairspray.
So much. I love their death. Oh my god! Nope. We're done here. I just wanted to get this out so I could gush with Leak. We will gush later.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you, Little, for
enjoy your playthrough. Yeah, you're getting some good stuff.
Being our sometimes weekly audience.
It's Little, our guy on the go.
Yeah. But now we can talk about some of the news that's happened this week, or that is coming up. Not actually a lot of news, and nor will there be a lot of news on this. Just stuff that we like to cover. Like Dala and I have, and Leak as well, as we stated last week. Like we surmised, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake was moved to another studio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Embracer ripped it from Aspire Media and gave it to a Saber Interactive studio in Eastern Europe. We don't know which studio in Eastern Europe. It's probably Saber Interactive, like, fuck. There's like 4 Saber Interactives in Europe.
Tell you what, it's not.
It's not Russia.
It's not Russia.
Yeah, it's not Saber Interactive Russia, and it's probably not Spain, because Spain's not Eastern Europe. So
it's true.
It's one of the other ones.
There's lots of game studios in Poland.
That is true. Yeah. It's become a hotspot as of late, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, as we all surmised that it was obvious. Lucasfilm did not like what Aspire Media was doing with the game, and they said, "No, we don't want this." So
yeah, that's really scathing.
It's super surprising to hear this. It feels so rare that we actually get to hear this go down.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
But yeah, look, it's off to Saber, and Saber has made only a couple of games that I'm aware of offhand. I'm sure if I dug around, I'd find a bit more. I know about the World War Z stuff, and I know about Redout.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I think the big recent one that people will know is Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
So I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure that is in fact Saber Interactive.
Yeah, that was good. That was a surprise as well.
Yes.
They did the Battle Los Angeles video game back in 2011.
I have no memory of this. What is that?
I don't know. just saw. I mean, they were part of the team that did that helped along with the 2011 version of Halo Combat Evolved.
Okay.
They helped with it. Saber Interactive is not more of a developer. They're more of a publisher. At some point.
Oh, I could be confusing.
And they're also
work, yeah.
Yeah, they publish, and they're also like support teams for other companies as well. They've done a lot of Halo stuff. They helped id Software on Quake Champions. Yeah, so they do a lot.
These are all shooters, though. I mean, I know KOTOR has elements
of
video.
They helped with the Nintendo Switch version of The Witcher 3. Actually, I think they were the developer for the Switch version of the Witcher 3.
Okay.
So they're a support team / I guess a port team. They do a lot of like random shit.
It is weird to me that they've gone from one port house to what feels like another.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe
Saber
one
usually
of the big
delivers.
Issues, this is true. But I feel like one of the big issues of perhaps not understanding the long-term goals, or at least the vision, was this is a team at Aspyr that isn't used to that. But I guess at the end of the day, with this being a remaster, it's not too dissimilar from ports. So
no, it's a remake. It's not a remaster.
It's a remake.
Sorry, you're right.
This is what I'm curious about, because like
the problem was the problem is that Embracer doesn't have a big AAA developer under their purview. So they have to bounce it back and forth. They have to give it to teams that are like not known for making a AAA game. So it's weird. I mean, I think Saber Interactive will probably do well. Like Aspyr didn't really do much. They were strictly just like a port team, but obviously, not even just a port team. They were strictly like, I think they were just strictly a port team. So they didn't work on actually making video games, while Saber has actually like worked on like at least supporting other teams on making a video game. So who knows? This just means, at least KOTOR remake is still on the block of coming out at some point in time.
Oh yeah, at least they didn't just can the project. Thank goodness.
Yeah, it's now going to take probably a bit longer because they probably did scrap most of what Aspyr did.
Hey guys, don't forget to sub to the channel if you're into what you're hearing. While you're down there, remember to like the video as much as we like you. You'll be good now.
Or maybe they're still going to have a bunch of assets that Aspyr had. And
this is just Final Fantasy VII all over again.
Yeah. But even that still took an extra 3 years to make.
Sure.
So. But it's still good that they didn't can it.
Yes,
I'm happy. I'm happy about that. Along with another Embracer Group thing, they acquired the film, game, and merchandise rights to the Lord of the Rings. So they literally now own everything Lord of the Rings for some fucking reason, and now they're already in talks with doing spin-off movies. So yeah, I was surprised when I saw film rights, mostly because I'm just surprised anyone would let go of the film rights to Lord of the Rings. Yeah. I was baffled at this when I saw this too. I was like, really? How much? I don't know how much they paid for it, but they had to pay a fucking lot for this because this is not just film rights. This is film, game,
No.
and merchandise rights.
This is
just the rights.
Talking gaming rights. So.
Yeah, this is just rights to Lord of the Rings in general. They can just do whatever the fuck they want with it, and I'm just like, okay. Now they're talking about making spin-off movies, and I'm like, I don't know what to think about. Like, Embracer Group's been one of those things where they don't, most of the stuff they don't do is normally like bad. So they're like what is it? They're like Western fucking Tencent at the moment. Where they're just
it feels like that. They're not as big, I don't think.
Yeah, they're nowhere near as big, but it's what it feels like. It feels like they're just being Western Tencent, and they're just buying up all these small. This is probably the biggest acquisition Embracer's probably has done in quite a while. Because there's no way that somebody gave up the rights, these specific rights to Lord of the Rings for a small amount of money. So,
I would expect to see a massive pivot from Embracer Studios to start work on games and media for this, because this is something that they bought likely with perhaps at the time half-baked, but a plan. Like I imagine they're going to get to work on monetizing this immediately.
Yeah, no, I expect within the next year you start seeing some game announcements.
100%.
They're already talking about movies, so expect the movie announcements at some point in time as well. And then along with that comes merchandise, because you gotta have merchandise, man.
Merch is where the money is.
Yep. Spider-Man PC came out. Spider-Man, the 2018 or 2017 Spider-Man, the PlayStation game came out on PC.
God, 2017, really?
I think it's 2017. It's either 2017 or 2018. It came out on PC. Everybody's loving it. People have went into the files and they found a PlayStation PC launcher within the files. I don't know what this 100% means, but it probably shows that PlayStation is looking more at pushing stuff onto PC as well.
Well, we certainly, I don't think it's a surprise to find out that even if they don't plan on having their own PC storefront, which I definitely suspect they do, but it means that even if they don't plan on having that, at some point it was an idea that they were throwing around seriously. And we've known for the past, how many years now? Past couple of years, that Sony's gotten really, or specifically PlayStation, has gotten really big into understanding that porting their games to PC is a meaningful decision that will be met with actual gains. Like, people want to play their stuff on PC.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
And I think that's grand. So, I'm not terribly surprised to find that they very, very much thought about, well, what if we just have our own storefront and don't have to shell out to Steam, eh?
This is true. I hope not. I don't want.
I agree with you.
I don't want to. I mean, I have a PlayStation, so I'm just gonna buy all my games on PlayStation. Like the PS5 is literally a second PC to me. So, any game that I can play on my PS5, I normally end up just playing it on my PS5 because it's at most times it's actually kind of more powerful than my PC. So, but I hope not, because if there's games that I want to play on PC, I don't want to have to get another thing. Like, I already don't have Epic Games on my computer because I just do not want. Like I have
the trap I fell into.
I have no. I wouldn't like I said. I avoid Fortnite like it's the fucking plague. All right, but like, I mean, I own Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. That game's fun, but it's also, it's also an Epic game. I think it is on Steam now too, but it originally was only on Epic. I mean, fucking Final Fantasy VII Remake was also an Epic exclusive for a little while.
Yeah, Square in particular seems to really enjoy the revenue split it gets with Epic.
Yeah. Now, I will occasionally download the Epic Games Store just to play like maybe a new game that comes out on that. But then I normally delete it because I'm just like, oh, I don't want to play. I don't want to always play. Turn this thing on. So I don't want to have to download a PlayStation PC app just to buy a game that is made by PlayStation or published by PlayStation to play it on PC.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that. I've been pretty in support of whatever. If you have to make a new storefront, do it. Whatever, I don't care. But recently, I have also not been interacting with any other storefronts.
Yeah.
So, like, it is somehow, despite not taking any effort, too much of a bother.
Yeah, and I mean, I know most of the games that get ported to PC have been, or most of the PlayStation games that have been ported to PC have shown that they do pretty well. I mean, God of War sold a lot, Horizon sold a lot. I'm pretty sure
will absolutely sell a lot.
Yeah, everybody loves Spider-Man. Is literally one of the best games to come out this past decade.
100%.
If you don't play that game, then I have no fucking idea. But it'll be interesting to see what comes up soon. I mean, obviously, they probably won't put it out until like maybe their next big super game that come out on PC, which I assume will be the next God of War. I don't know how long it'll be before that actually hits PC. Probably just a year, but they'll probably throw that. If they do plan on actually making a PlayStation PC launcher, that it will most likely be when both Horizon Forbidden West and God of War come out on PC.
I certainly think you're right.
Yeah. Our last bit of news, it's just tomorrow fucking Gamescom Open Night Live starts. Where I think Jeff Keighley stated that there's going to be games like Callisto Protocol, Hogwarts Legacy, Gotham Knights, and more will be shown tomorrow night.
Yep. So by the time this episode's out, it'll be out.
yeah. By the time this episode is out, it'll be already talked about. We'll be talking about it next week.
100%.
Probably be the only thing we talk about next week, since we don't even know how many games are going to be showing up there.
Well, I imagine you might have something extra to talk about next week. Let's not forget what happened tonight. Tonight being Monday, not Tuesday. Maintenance for patch 6.2.
Dude, I do still have a sub to 14, but I haven't touched 14 until since 6.1. This will obviously get me to play 14, but I don't know if I'll get to it this week.
That is true. You have a full plate, honestly.
Yeah, I've got to get through. I gotta get through Xenoblade, which I mean, depending on how much is left, I mean, let's see what it's fucking 12:40 for me right now. If I don't dilly dally, I could possibly beat it.
Shally.
I was hoping you didn't say that. All right.
I absolutely did.
What? Nobody here wants to remember. All right. Nobody here. Okay.
It will never be a memory.
And it's always a memory to me.
Truth.
I could possibly beat it tonight. I don't know how much is left in this last chapter, and I'm pretty overpowered at the moment. And I last time I checked at a camp, I could go from where I'm at to like 73 in levels. So if I ever get to a point where the level catches up to me or whatever, I'll just fucking go to a camp and level my characters like fucking straight up. So I mean, if I don't fuck around, I could possibly beat it tonight. Tomorrow night's more likely. I don't have any other games I got to play after that, so maybe I'll hop into 14. Just to do the story. If I didn't work today, Tuesday, didn't work Tuesday, I'd probably like stay up until the patch comes and then play it. But no work. But that's it. We'll talk about Gamescom O&L next week.
Mhm.
There'll be a bunch of games. Hopefully a lot of cool showings. But that's it for the news this week. I literally just talked about what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be going through Xenoblade. I'll 100% go into fucking Minecraft because I literally have a castle to build. All right, I've gotta fucking do it. All right.
Sir, what you have is a problem.
No, what Leek has is a problem because she's playing Fortnite. All right.
Look.
What I have is creative. Is my creative outlet. All right. At the moment.
Yeah, if that's what you want to call it, fair enough.
All right, man. Oh, I'm supposed to be calling you out, all right? Not the other way around. Yeah, I mean Xenoblade, Minecraft, maybe honestly probably 14 at some point. Yeah, that's what I got this week. What are you guys doing?
Well,
go on, say it.
Playing Fortnite, right?
Maybe.
You know what's even worse, Leek? Not only do you have to deal with us about you playing Fortnite now, you have to deal with Little will say something.
Well, Lil, welcome back to top 10 anime betrayals.
I mean, and this counts because there's anime inside Fortnite, so
Yep.
Fortnite's an anime.
Well, aside from Fortnite, have you any plans?
Actually, I got work to do as well as usual.
Fair enough.
Good.
Yep. What else? What am I doing? That's it, really.
Working Fortnite. Well, I mean, Leek's the next ninja. Let's go.
I mean, if I get that much money, that'd be fucking lit. See, I'm using all those words now.
Oh no! Oh no! Now she's going to be starting. Now she's going to start doing the Scrubs dance. You know.
You don't know.
If Lee can do that dance, I will accept it.
I'm flossing.
Oh yeah. If Lee can actually do the Scrubs dance,
I'll be honest. I'm not worried about Lee. Now, if she dyes her hair blue and starts wearing a headband and refuses to stream with anyone of the opposite sex, then I'll be worried about Lee.
Oh my god.
As for me, SMT. I'm hoping that I get stuck in real hard and can actually play through that game because it's good. I enjoyed Nocturne. I can't imagine I won't enjoy this, though it terrified me when my level 6 self walked up to one of the NPCs and they're like, "Here, a menorah," and I was like, "I'm sorry, or what? Get that thing away from me!"
I'm gonna ignore that you just said let's get stuck in, or you hope you get stuck in. All right.
These are all things I've said before. You've just started hearing them now. It's amazing.
All right. So SMT.
SMT5 is like my idea. I mean, of course there will be Monster Hunter, but it's going to be mostly that.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. If you made it this far, please do the things that YouTube wants everybody to do, which is like and subscribe. All that nice jazz. Put a comment, please. That's it for this weekend. We will see you guys next week for Gamescom O&L.
Hey, you will take care now. Bye. Before you go, remember to like, comment, and sub to us. Not only does it help out the channel and let us know what you're into, but it also makes you 100% cooler than everybody else. I checked with Aqua. It's definitely true.